Hey everybody, and welcome to an all-new Quintal Designs HD video tutorial. Today, we're going to be making some quick and easy page peel drop shadows in Adobe Photoshop. So, let's fire up Photoshop and get started. Inside Adobe Photoshop, let's make a new document, and this can be really whatever size you want. Mine's 1600 by 1200, and I'm going to call this page peel. Now you're probably pretty familiar with this effect already. It's widely used these days on all sorts of websites and photo galleries, and basically what we're going to make it look like is that a piece of paper is peeling off the surface of the document. So let's do a sort of warm or cool, even neutral gray background so we have something to work with. You can fill your background with any color. I'm just doing gray so you can see a little bit better. Next, let's grab our shape tool in Photoshop and make a rectangle. Click and drag, and you can size this rectangle any way you like. I'm going to settle for that. That looks good. I'm also going to hold down the Alt button on my keyboard and click and drag over and make a second one. Now I'm going to select both of these by shift clicking and make two more. So basically what I'm going to show you is two different ways to make this and how we accomplish it. Now these bottom two rectangles, I'm going to click and I'm going to make these black. And to do that, I'm just double clicking on the layer color and switching it to black. Now we want these shadows to be really resizable, so make these as big as possible and then you scale down from there. What I want you to do is right click on one of our black shadows and convert it to a smart object. Let's call this shadow. We're going to do the same thing to our other one, convert to a smart, and name it shadow. Now with both of these, we can filter, blur, and do a Gaussian blur. And how much blur you want is really up to you. I think, I don't know, something around 6 looks okay. We'll do the same thing here. Apply it. 6 is perfect. So why did I make these smart objects? Well, the answer is because I have right here the ability to turn on and off the blur that I made. So if I want to change the blur or resize it later or even take it off, I can do that. Now, you can click on one of your shadows and Command T, and right up here is our warp transform. Here you can just grab the middle pane and simply drag it up. Hit enter, and maybe I'll even control and size it down a little bit. Now I can take that and drag it underneath our other rectangle. I'll arrange the layers so it goes under it. And then you can drop down the opacity and even put it on multiply mode. And you can see you have that pretty iconic page folding up look. Now the reason why I made two of these is I just wanted to show you another way these can look. I'll Command T this, size it down a little bit. In case you're wondering, I'm just Alt Shift and clicking a corner. And I'm going to take a side here. I'm just going to pull down the side. So this is kind of an alternate way that these look. Place it, drag it up, and tuck it underneath that rectangle. Drop down the opacity, and you can see you can still transform these and stuff until they really look a little bit more like you want them to. And there's two different page peel drop shadows. If you're looking for an effect that's a little bit more like a photo, sometimes I will give my white boxes inner glows. I'll set those to multiply. Just suck up a dark color. Doesn't matter. You can size that up, turn it down so it's just light, and then do an inside stroke that's colored white to go the extra mile. And that inner glow, you can really turn down the opacity, so it's a more subtle effect. And as always, you can hold down Alt and grab this effects slider here in the layers palette and drag it down to another layer, and they both get the same look. But that is it. That is how to do quick, easy page peel drop shadows in Adobe Photoshop. So I hope you enjoyed.